I'm Deputy Probation Officer Smakowska. I do the drug court, which is known as Recovery Opportunity Center, ROC. And it is an 18-month program. It is a drug court-oriented program in lieu of custody time. Our participants have to go through 4 phases. Each phase goes through different requirements. For example, meeting NA meetings or going to work part-time, and then advanced through the phases, they will have to basically show how they keep busy by working more, going to school more. Our team actually consists of the Public Defender's Office. It consists of the District Attorney's Office, of course the Superior Court, and most importantly behavioral health. We work very closely with behavioral health. They are the ones who deal with our consumers regarding rehabilitation and regarding counseling for their addiction.
I overheard somebody in my pod when I was in custody at Southwest, and they were talking about how they were in the ROC program, and it's an alternative sentencing.
I originally went to court, and they told me that it was my first time being in trouble, so they told me that it was going to be a lengthy for my offense, so kind of scared me. Started out as going to be like a residential 1 year. There was like a couple different offers. Then the court came back with the ROC program. When
they first come in, they're very nervous regarding the program.
You know, I really didn't know what to expect, but I found out right away that, you know, calling in sick or anything like that wasn't going to happen. It was, you know, be very accountable.
I knew it was going to be tough. Never been in a program before. So I kind of had I was 50-50, I was 1 foot in, and I was like, you know, I can't be with these people. Like, I can't talk about this all day long, it's going to be tough.
It's a lot at first, however, once they get the hang of it, they do really well in it.
Luckily, my buddy Ian had a little talk with me and gave me a little rundown on the program, and gave it a chance, and ever since then, I was like, put everything I had into it and took it serious.
The 2 graduates are Nick Root and Ian Bell in this particular class, and they did phenomenal in the program. They actually went through the whole program with no positive tests at all, and have both tested over 100 times negatively, which is phenomenal.
When I came here, I was like, you know, iffy about it. And then once I had a little bit of clarity and a little bit of clean time, it was like things just started falling into place.
The time that I've been in here was such a blessing, and that to be able to just do that routine, you know, to get up and say, okay, well, I've got to go to work now, and then, okay, I've got to go to my meeting, and it's like, oh, I got group tonight, and it's like it becomes a routine, and it's like you gradually go from, you know, being that person that sleeps maybe and going out and just causing mayhem, you know, or doing whatever you have to do, to somebody that's, you know, goes back into normal society and be a productive member of the community.
We do partake in various events. We play softball against the other ROCs.
We had like softball tournaments, which I enjoyed that. There was a Christmas party, and we sang Christmas carols. Sean had us do Christmas carols.
The probation department donates a lot of toys for the clients and their kids. And we have Santa Claus come in, and we have Mrs. Claus, and they read the kids stories. It's really great.
It was just kind of a sense of a community within a community.
In addition, we also have Recovery Happens that just actually occurred a few weeks ago, and it's just to celebrate recovery, and they actually created a banner for it, which was great, and they were able to speak with other clients in different programs and what they're going through.
Luckily, I have a good support system, family, friends that acknowledge that, you know, I have potential, I can do it, what I need to do.
I think for anybody that has an addiction or ism, needs to be accountable, and by not having too many loopholes. So it's set, you know, it's like you have to be here at a certain time, there's no excuse. You have this many meetings, that's mandatory, that's no excuse. You know, so all those things have to come in play, and on top of that, you have to be sober and clean too, you know. And so if you have all those factors, it's a fairly easy system to go through. If you're getting loaded and you're trying to do that, it's not going to work for you.
If you go by their guidelines, it becomes simple.
Graduation of any kind marks an accomplishment and completion of something that took hard work. However, for a person who graduates from drug court, it's much more than that. it begins a new chapter in your life. Graduating from ROC does more than give you an education. It gives you your life back.
Change is hard, but to me, staying the same was even harder. I spent 24 years in my addiction, and 6 prison terms later, I finally hit my bottom. What made me choose to go right instead of left was the day my wife brought my 9-year-old son to jail to visit me. When it came time for my boy to pick that phone up and talk to Daddy, his eyes welled up with tears. I don't care who you were, how big you were, how hard you hit me. That wouldn't have hit me like that hit me. That snapped me. I went back to my cell and I fell to my knees. And I cried out to God, please take this obsession away from me. I came into this program scared to death. Today, I can hold my head up high and have a smile on my face, look in the mirror and say, hey, I like you.
I'd like to thank Judge Moyer, Officer Paulina, Deborah Lucky, Chris Oliver, the ROC staff, my parents, Terry, Mimi. It's been a journey. I can honestly say that I'm grateful for the ROC program because it's been a long road, but it's been a learning process, and I can go away here knowing that I learned some stuff and some tools I could take with me in life.
As soon as you adhere to the schedule and you want a good life, you want your life back, it all comes easily.
I'm extremely proud of this program. I am excited to come to work every day. I genuinely am. It's wonderful to see how we impact the lives of everybody here, and in return, they impact our lives too. You go home and you're like, okay, I did something good.